This is Maureen Kafkas, the Brain BS coach, here to introduce the holiday series that I created for people struggling this time of year. I'm calling it appropriately Struggling Through the Holidays. I have a episode each day starting today until Christmas Day, and I invited different coaches on to speak on different topics and provide resources and tips for anybody who's in pain. I decided to do this because I know that there are different points in my life where I really didn't enjoy the holidays. And I know that sometimes when you're supposed to be having fun and you think it's supposed to be a certain way and it's not, it can add layers of suffering to an already challenging time of year. So this is my gift to you, audience. This is my holiday present to you. And it's going to start with an episode today on over drinking, which is kind of appropriate because I overdrank wine last night. I have a little bit of a wine head today, but I had a fun time at an engagement party, so it was worth it. But anyway, so over drinking is the first topic, and then we're going to talk about grief at the holidays, and then divorce. We're going to talk about body image with aging, and food issues. We're going to talk about money and lack of it at the holidays and how you can compensate for that. We're going to discuss depression and anxiety and give you some tips on how to manage that. And we're going to talk about chronic pain and how that can impact the way that you experience the holidays as well. And I will end the podcast with my solo take on relationships, because I think that relationships are the key to everything, and that we kind of overlook that when we think of the goals that we have and the things we want to accomplish and the things we want to acquire. But the truth is, relationships are the most important thing in our life, and that is truly how we create abundance, is with love in our relationships first, and then everything else follows. So I also wanted to make a little announcement here that I will be making some changes to the podcast this year. I've talked about it before. I'm going to start creating a course. As soon as the last episode finishes, I'm going to be repurposing old episodes starting in January, and at least for January, if not February too. It depends on how long it takes for me to create my course, which is called Mastering Brain BS for Success. I'm really excited about the course. It's for new entrepreneurs, and it's for any human who wants something different in their life than what they have right now, who feels like something's missing and they know they should be doing something and they're not entirely sure what it is. My course is going to help you figure out what it is. It's going to help you to define it's going to help you to define success in a way that works for you, that is also consistent with your human design and your energy and the way you're wired. I'm going to use what I call a spirit practical approach in my course. It's going to be amazing, super affordable, easily accessible. I'm going to be I can't wait for this course. It's taken me a long time to figure out what it is I think people need to hear from me and what my message is. So I'm very excited about it. Let's see, what else was I going to tell you? Well, just that, imagine a life where you can learn how to manage your mind. You can trust yourself to make all your decisions. You can know without a doubt 100% that you are on course and exactly where you're supposed to be, and you literally don't care what anyone else thinks of you anymore. Yes, that's where I'm at. It's amazing. Not to say I don't fall off that little perch that I've given myself that I worked really hard for, and I can fall off there sometimes, but for the most part, it's an amazing way to live, and I absolutely have to share it with everybody else. So please enjoy the holiday series. I hope you get something from it. I hope you'll join me in the Brain BS podcast community if you're inspired, where you can ask questions and talk in there. And one other thing about the course, I'm also going to create a community that goes with it. I'm also considering developing a directory for coaches and other affordable mental and emotional health resources for people, because that is also a big piece of what I'm doing moving forward, trying to make it affordable for everybody to take care of their emotional and mental health, and to take the money out of it Okay, everybody should have access to what they need regardless of how much money's in their pocketbook. So happy holidays, audience. I hope you enjoy the podcast series on struggling during the holidays.